team.
There's nothing more that we can do. I mean, we've done it. The city's done it. This franchise done it. The coaches have done it. The team has done it. We've done our job, you know. And the best way to recruit somebody and you know, is to just be yourself over the course of the year. And he brought this city a championship, and you know, I think he's earned his freedom in his career to do what he wants to do, and we'll all respect and you know, admire him. And if he's on another team, then we'll just have to kick his ass next year. But hopefully he'll be better.
Basically saying, since we won one, that should convince you to stay and do a long-term deal, because the organization put a team around you. Basically, that's what he's saying. He hopefully he stay with them.
All right, so a really interesting little way of looking at it, and we have brought show business into the building. DJ is here and ready to go, and as we look at that, you just said it. In the palm of his enormous hand, Kawhi Leonard basically holds the entire future of the NBA. He could shift the balance of power. We just saw it this year. He goes to Toronto, they win the championship. DJ, you know a lot of people, obviously, and some in very high places, and I know that you have a suspicion that Kawhi might do something that would take a lot of people by surprise.
Yes. After the AD trade on Saturday, I had a conversation with somebody that's close to the situation that said that Kawhi Leonard is now in play for the Lakers. Now, it's a lot of things that have to happen. The Lakers have to clear the cap space, although Kawhi Leonard right now is still contemplating if he's going to go back to Toronto, and if he does that, it'll be on a shorter deal.
So you're saying that if he is still certainly very much in play, that he goes back to Toronto. Yep. If not,
so they saying Kawhi probably want to join AD and LeBron with the Lakers. I want to see if that's going to happen, but I think he's going back to Toronto.
Lakers are a legit possibility for him.
Strong possibility, I was told by someone close to the situation.
Understand. He's winking at us.
You might as well wink both eyes. Okay.
It's okay.
So let me get this right. Kawhi Leonard is going to take $9 million a year less to go play basketball with LeBron James?
No, I'm saying the Los Angeles Lakers have to clear the space to sign a max free agent.
Well, if the deal gets done on July 6th, they're not going to have the money in order to even sign him.
The deal has to get done July 30th. I want to go back to the very first conversation. Let me just explain this so everyone is clear. Got to the very first conversation we'd had here with Woj, and that's why I wanted to get that out there. The timing of the deal plays an enormous role in how much money the Lakers have in free agency. And the fact that it now appears as though it will be completed on July 6th means the Lakers will have the ability to sign Kawhi or anyone else to a max deal. Had they worked out the machination of the trade to where it would not be finalized until the end of July, Woj spent an hour explaining to me in the green room this morning, then they would have had that space. Now they will have to move all sorts of other mountains that seem very unlikely. So I just want to make sure that we're nailing this down. If they had the space, which it doesn't appear they would, and if he doesn't stay in Toronto, you're telling us he'd be interested in playing with LeBron and AD.
Very strong. Very strong.
I think the question becomes, who else is on that team? I mean, you're getting a whole bunch of one-year guys.
You put those three guys together.
I understand that. If they get cap space, I mean, that's a big question.
But that's okay. That's the same situation we were in Cleveland when you had Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and LeBron James. You had guys coming out of the woodworks wanting to take minimum deals with an opportunity to win a championship.
Those guys hadn't won championships on their own. That's the difference I see. Kawhi Leonard is the third person to win Finals MVP.
He got a point. Kawhi won championships on his own. It's the difference between the guys that joined LeBron and less to win one. Kawhi won it on his own twice, 2 MVPs and 2 championships. He might go out to Toronto, but he strongly want to go to LA and play beside them too.
With 2 different teams, right? I don't see him playing with LeBron James next year. And of course, DJ, I want to follow his lead on what he knows because he knows high people in strong places. But what I will say is this. I never thought that I would live in an NBA world where LeBron James will be recruiting Kawhi Leonard. I would like to live in an NBA category where they actually play against one another. Okay? It's already 2 of the top 5 players on one team.
Right now.
Right now. It would be awesome if Kawhi Leonard actually goes to another squad and they competed against one another.
But let me, look, I don't pretend to know what's in the mind of someone like LeBron James or what it's like to be him. But what I will say is LeBron James ran into this. The one thing standing between LeBron James and having a legit stake to being the greatest player of all time is the fact that they put together the cheat code, an almost impossible team to beat. So if I'm LeBron and I'm sitting back and I'm going to say, all right, you guys are not going to put me on the same pedestal as Michael Jordan because I couldn't win a championship because KD joined a team that had won 73 games already. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get my own super team and put it together.
And they lost to Kawhi.
Yeah, he lost to Kawhi when he playing with Miami. So you can't really say too much about that, you know. He played a team that had like 4 All-Stars on their team. When they got 5 on their team. And, but he probably trying to put his own super team together, but we'll see.
So, by the way, it ain't for great players to win a championship every year.
No, I understand that.
Michael Jordan played in the league, 13 or 14 years?
Yeah.
He won a championship like 45% of the time.
But during that
one, how this works.
But during that one stretch of those 8 years, he won the championship every year he tried to, with the exception of the 1 year he came back from baseball. That's the standard people are holding LeBron to. It's an unfair standard. I don't disagree with you, but that's the standard people are holding him to.
LeBron James.
They holding that against him. Jordan playing against people who was already on the verge of retiring. LeBron played with a team that had 4 All-Stars. So you can't fault him. Like, everybody need help. It ain't just easy how everybody think it is. It's not.
He's just doing great being him. He's not going to be Michael Jordan. And it's okay. He's still on the Mount Rushmore of people that ever play basketball. I just don't believe Kawhi Leonard is going to go team up with him and play next year.
Which all said and done, on opening night of the 2019-2020 NBA season, what team is Kawhi going to be on? Prediction. Nostradamus, who had this one right, by the way. We'll bring that back later in the hour.
I need to see what's going to happen with Masai Ujiri.
He may go to Washington.
If Masai stays, I think that's a legit chance that Kawhi stays.
Where do you think?
If Masai stays, well, I still have Kawhi going to the Clippers.
And you believe?
If he doesn't stay in Toronto, I see him with the Lakers.
Okay, very interesting to watch. We have